Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with a timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter what date or time you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and also to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, we're going to jump right in, see what's happening coming in, what you need to know about, what you need to, well, hear about for this particular message or reading, Aquarius. For this one, I felt called to get or have the What to Surrender deck here close and to use that for this. So some of you might be holding on to things and it's time for you to let it go, to surrender it. So the first one that you have out here, Aquarius, is surrender the idea you can fix someone. Oh, child. I can totally tell you here, Aquarius, that many times have I held that idea that I could fix somebody, and it's not way out of the norm to hold that idea, but Spirit is coming through here with that energy that yeah, that's not our place. It's not our place to fix anybody but ourselves, Aquarius, okay? It says it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Yes, right? Which we just talked about. So it's time to let that go. Whoever it is that you are trying to fix, if it is anybody else besides yourself, Aquarius, it is time to surrender that. We cannot fix anybody else. We cannot do things for other people that they are not willing to do for themselves, right? When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Remember that? That is what Spirit is indicating here. You need to surrender that idea that you can fix somebody, that you can fix anybody besides yourself, because that just is not the case. They have to be willing, they have to be ready, they have to be able to take responsibility and do it for themselves, Aquarius. So this is big message number one. It looks like there are three big messages coming through here for you. Let's get a few tarot on that. Ooh, flipped right over. Got the Chariot coming through here. Let's see one more for that. One more, Spirit, one more card to go with that. Maybe not. Ooh. All right, well, actually, how many did we get? Three, I think. All right, so, no, we got four. Oh, Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. See? Yes, of course, Aquarius. So see, that Chariot, the person that you are working so hard to try, quote unquote, try to fix, Aquarius, has to be driven, has to have that energy of drive, of being ready to take action, to do the dang thing, to work on themselves, to heal themselves, to do whatever it is that they need to do for themselves. It can't come through you, okay? That Chariot energy is that drive, is that yin yang energy, that masculine feminine. There's a potential, non-gender specific, it's not about the gender, male female, it's about the energy. There's a potential that this person, whoever this person may be for you, is somebody who may be stuck in either more feminine or more masculine energy, and that is really kind of keeping them back from kind of fixing or healing or doing whatever work it is that you are trying to do for them, okay? Or however it is that you are trying to fix them. Also, Spirit is putting out here, Aquarius, that when we criticize other people in a non-constructive way, in a way that we want them to be what we want them to be and how we want them to show up and that sort of thing, it can tend to push people away. So keep that in mind, Aquarius, because you do also have the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Okay, so some of you are really working through kind of a heartache. This is a big lesson for you with that Three of Swords. There's a big lesson coming through, but some of you are needing to evaluate why it is that maybe you're wanting to fix somebody else, and or what you might not be looking at within yourself that you're giving attention to wanting to fix somebody else. You have to surrender that idea. You can't fix anybody else, of course, but why are you so focused on somebody else instead of fixing yourself or healing yourself or looking towards yourself, taking responsibility for yourself? That's a big question. Okay, that's a big question. That lesson is coming through, and potentially it's coming through in the way it is in this message or through this person, however that may resonate, so that you can have this Ace of Cups and this Page of Cups energy. Aquarius, this is a full-on almost reading within itself here. Okay, that Ace of Cups energy, this is really coming to you as a blessing, showing up as a blessing for you, Aquarius, this message to surrender the idea of fixing somebody else. If you are in that idea that you can fix somebody else, that is not within that lesson that you are meant to be learning. That evaluation needs to come through so that this blessing come through to you with this Ace of Cups, this overflowing kind of love, this almost unconditional love coming through. Okay, Aquarius, that is really definitely needed for you, by you during this time, whether that is unconditional love for yourself or somebody else, because for some of you, this is coming through, this idea that you can fix someone is coming through with a parent-child relationship. So that, that lesson needs to be learned, whether you may be the parent or the child. That chain needs to be potentially broken for some of you, and it is going to come through with a blessing, with an overflowing of kind of an unconditional love, either for yourself or for another person. However that might come through for you here, Aquarius, you are the one that gets to decide that. Okay, we have this idea of what we think with that Page of Cups is ideal, or what we think is correct, or what we think is right, but there is a joyful, unexpected surprise within this blessing that is going to be showing up for you, Aquarius. So be ready for that. Okay, you can't fix anybody else, and when you let go, you may just be pleasantly surprised. Okay, your second card here is surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Yep. I'm gonna write that down. Hang on just 1 second. When you surrender, just joyfully. All right, Aquarius, I do apologize, but I am doing so many videos as of late that I need to be writing down reminders and or title ideas during it. So hopefully you're enjoying all of the videos that are coming through. If you haven't seen some of the videos, this is a timeless reading, but there are tons. There's playlists. Go ahead and check them out. Push the playlist tab and it will kind of bring up all of the playlists, or quite a few of them, for Aquarius, for timeless readings, for everybody, for pick a cards, all the things plus more. So be checking that stuff out, or you can just push the video tab and it'll show you the videos descending generally from the newest to kind of some in the past, and many of them are timeless, but the message is always important and pertinent, Aquarius. So be sure to check them out. All right. All right, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Ooh, ecstasy, Aquarius, that is a gorgeous word. Love it. So get out into nature, right? It doesn't matter when you come across this message. Again, it's timeless, but during the time of recording this message, we are getting into kind of days where it is a little bit sunnier, right? The weather is changing. It's supposed to be springtime, but weather has been kind of back and forth a lot during this time, at least in my area. So we have had days where it's been super sunny and beautiful, kind of warm, even with some t-shirts and potentially shorts and flip-flops, and then the next day or even the next hour it's snowing. So get out there and enjoy that beauty. Get out there and enjoy that nature. Get out there and take a breath of fresh air. Reconnect. Maybe do some grounding. Get your feet out there on the ground and the grass without any socks or any barriers. Hug a tree, that kind of thing here, Aquarius, and really kind of regroup. Okay, now the next card you have is Two of Pentacles. Yes, of course, and the Three of Wands. You see, Look at, you have this beautiful nature scene here, and then both of your complementing or clarifying tarot cards also have that. They have the water in the background, the earth and the water as well. So really, really your second kind of big idea or big thing, message coming through here within this reading, Aquarius, is to get back into kind of the beauty of nature, of the natural world, of things that are not fake or false. Fake or false, okay? Let the phone, let the socials, let all the things kind of fall away, if even for an hour or two, and get out into the natural beauty. Also, for some of you, it's coming through, or spirit is reminding you that you are in fact a natural beauty, or naturally handsome, without enhancements of one way or another, filters, makeup, whatever. I mean, if you love that stuff, then by all means, but that is a message that is coming through, that you are naturally without enhancing, handsome, beautiful. Let yourself get back to that as well, okay? That Two of Pentacles energy and that Three of Wands, see a natural progression coming on in here. This is really prioritizing with that Two of Pentacles, kind of balancing things out. And that priority is and can be, and in fact should be, not a word I use very often, that should word here, Aquarius, but yourself, your own inner state, how you are feeling, how amazing you are feeling, how connected you are feeling, how natural you are feeling, right? How connected. I believe I already said that. It just keeps whirling around. It's almost like it's almost like I'm seeing like this whirlwind, like a water. Is that water a whirlwind? No, that's either way. Like the water's like swirling around, but it's the words coming through, that connection. And but there's a balancing that needs to occur, Aquarius, with you kind of getting out, getting connected, getting back into nature, getting letting that natural beauty of yourself, letting things fall away, and allowing yourself to be in a state of awe, of beauty, of ecstasy. Even for some of you, this could be kind of in the bedroom or in a sexual magic state, which isn't something that I would normally talk about or would normally come through, but that is what spirit is bringing through. So for some of you, this could include something such as that, and the idea that comes through for you is going to be right for you within that, okay? Now, you also, with that Three of Wands, again, this is really getting out there to embark on a kind of a different site. For some of you, it could be hiking. Some of you, it could be like water rafting, something maybe that you haven't done recently, or that maybe some of you haven't ever done. Getting back out into and allowing yourself to take a break, having that beautiful nature around you, feeling that ecstasy, allowing all of the natural elements, that natural beauty, to replenish and re-energize you. For me, water is a huge re-energizer. So whenever I am feeling extremely exhausted, I just go out and listen to the water for a while. And then, it just completely reconnects and re-energizes me. For each of us, it's going to be different, but it's time for you to do something for yourself, okay? Now let's see what the third one is. Surrender to trust. See? Aquarius, you can't make it up. Trust yourself and your desires. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed. So your desires and your decisions, because desires came through. Decisions is the word that was actually there. So whatever your desires are, Aquarius, trust yourself and move towards them. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And if you look here within this image, that image of that little person, hopefully you can see that here, does look as though they are kind of have their hands together, as if they may actually be praying, intending, or manifesting right there within that beautiful kind of aura energy. And also this does appear to look like it is outside as well. Okay, now I want to bring these two back together, the imaging, the colors, kind of similar, but if you see the idea, you can fix someone, and it's almost as if you can see in this image, there is kind of that bow and arrow that is being held there. Isn't that interesting? Almost as if shooting the arrow, almost like a Cupid energy. So that could have to do with love. Interesting. But the aura around, this is almost as if praying for. So Spirit is indicating that all of these cards, all of these messages really, really do in fact go together, but they are also stand alone, right? Because for some of you, when you are in this space or holding an idea that you can fix somebody else, it's because you're not trusting yourself to do the healing that you need to do yourself, okay? But it is time for you. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do, Aquarius, okay? This is coming in that message for you, but it's also coming in that message for that surrendering to fix somebody else. Your strong ideas for somebody else's life also are not theirs to take on. They're your own to take responsibility for. Hopefully that makes sense, okay? So really take action and be confident about who you are and the path that you have chosen for yourself, okay? Get back out into nature, allow yourself to kind of reconnect. For some of you, that reconnecting is going to not only be with nature, but also with your own choices, your own kind of trust with your own self, okay? So there is that reconnection, okay? I don't know why it's coming through here at this time, Aquarius, but that energy of the chicken and the egg is coming through here, okay? The energy of the chicken and the egg, kind of almost, ooh, that is way too many, kind of almost this energy of, you know, being swayed, or that kind of surrender, like when you surrender to kind of what is, oh my goodness, there is just too many cards. Kind of that energy of when you surrender to kind of the trust, or when you surrender to, you know, that unconditional love, when you surrender to the idea of the potential of not ever knowing the chicken or the egg, the answer to that question, right? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? You may actually be joyfully surprised. And that's coming through. Yes. Oh my gosh. That is coming through here, Aquarius, because we hold that idea or that theory of the chicken and the egg. And there may actually not ever actually be an answer. For some of you, you may have the answer, you may know the answer, you may feel like you know the answer, you may understand the question, all of that good stuff. For others, it's better just to, for some, potentially, Spirit's putting through here, let that fall to rest, because there may actually not be an answer, and sometimes that is okay. Why that needed to come through, maybe some of you have been having back and forth about it, and Spirit just wanted that to come through, okay? Now, with that surrender to trust, you have the Devil and you have the Emperor. Holy man, can you even believe it, okay? So some of you, that devil energy, some of you don't trust within your own choices, within your own decisions, within the idea of taking responsibility for yourself or healing yourself. Some of you aren't trusting in that. Some of you do really fall on this energy of codependent on other people, what other people think, what other people feel, what other people say is right for you. And that is where you get into that energy of potentially not being in that natural energy or that connected energy with or for yourself, and or with or for Spirit, right? And or where you get that idea or that wanting to fix somebody else, because there isn't that unconditional love for yourself, and so it can't come through for you from somebody else, or for somebody else from you. That is that devil energy, Aquarius. But it's time. That Emperor is here to stand up. Again, not about the gender, male, female, non-gender specific. It's about the energy. It's time to stand up in that Emperor energy and take power back over yourself, over your life. Take that authority back. Step into that responsibility. Work on fixing, healing yourself, being in unconditional love for yourself, Aquarius, and letting that natural connection, that natural beauty come back in and be front and center within your life in whatever capacity that is for you, whether that's disconnecting from socials, whether that's no longer using filters, whether it's realizing, understanding, and allowing yourself to be in that confident state, knowing that you are gorgeous, handsome, beautiful, all the things without all the extras, and or that you can use those extras in whatever capacity feels good to you, because it makes you feel more comfortable. However that comes through, Aquarius, is exactly what it is meant to be. But that Emperor is here, right, with that Magician card, with that surrender to trust, for that unconditional love, for taking your power back, for becoming that responsible party, that responsible person, and taking that authority over yourself, over your life, and over your own choices to trust, to be in a state of ecstasy and to hold on to unconditional love for yourself and for others without needing to or feeling a need to fix them, but looking internally towards yourself and seeing if there is something, in fact, that could be healed within you. Ooh, gorgeous. I do intend this resonated with you for you, Aquarius. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.